Hello and welcome to yet another edition of Let's Talk on DNT Work. My name is Oluja Kemosaku, and the topic before me is the role of immigration in shaping cultural diversity. Well, I have with me attorney Fatai Lawal. He is the law attorney for the law office of Fatai Lawal, New York. He's been here before, and I'm so grateful that he's here again. But before we delve into the program proper, I'd like to remind you to please subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on all of our social media platforms, and enjoy this show with us.
JK Royal Signatures, a blend of African fabric.
Thank you so much for coming again, sir. It's an opportunity to have you again. Thank you.
You're welcome, and thank you for having me here again.
Yes, sir. So now the topic for today is actually the role of immigration in shaping cultural diversities. Would you please explain what immigration is and ways by which or at which it could affect or shape a community or a country?
Thank you once again. The role of the immigrants in any society cannot be overemphasized, Take the United States, for example. Historically, it's been recorded that immigrants play a very vital role in the development of the United States. If you look at the statistics, the diversity of the immigrants coming to the US is so unique in a way that no other country has such advantage. You see a lot of people from different walks of life, different countries converging here in the United States. And that's the beauty of it.
Okay. So now, looking at that, what are the challenges that immigrants face in maintaining their culture, their tradition, or their diversities? Because I know that even in America, America is a land that accommodates everyone. We know that there are some European countries that maybe, I'm just saying, might not really give so much room as America has given. You see, these ones are celebrating this, those ones are celebrating that. All of these diversities have been expressed in this nation. Now, looking at it, what challenges again do you think, even with all of these, people face when migrating to another country and trying to still uphold that which they came with from their countries?
Well, the first challenge that everybody faces is how to fit into the society. You imagine somebody who has lived like 20, 30 years in a different environment.
Yes.
Now moving to the United States, a completely different setting. Navigating through the system is a big challenge. And I always tell, I deal with a lot of immigrants due to the nature of my job. I always tell them, when you come to the United States afresh, do not be in a rush. You have to take a deep breath. You know where you are coming from. This is where you are now. How do you navigate through the system? Information is very, very vital. You have to make yourself accessible to this information. If you don't have the right information, you might not, be quick at succeeding or at integrating yourself into the society. You have to have adequate and correct information to navigate the system. And I always tell people, if you come from whichever country you came from, remember, you have replanted yourself in a different setting. You
Mm-hmm.
have to put behind you whoever you are back where you are coming from. Because I remember I do have some clients, they be telling me when I was in my country, I have 2 drivers driving me. I don't drive myself. I have people carrying my bags. If you are still living that mentality, to progress will be very difficult.
Mm.
You have to put that behind you. This is where you are. Can you afford having 2 drivers to drive you and get paid with your earning? Can you afford to pay a personal assistant with your earnings?
Mm.
You have to put that behind you, take a deep breath, calm down, and try to forge ahead in your field. Also, you have to remember that the group you move with is very important. If you move with the wrong group, they might lead you astray. Just remember, it takes time. Don't be in a hurry.
Mm.
Rome was not built in a day. I always tell them, if there's somebody you think is your mate, he's driving Lexus, he's driving Mercedes Benz. The question is, did you arrive this country the same day? That person must have paid his or her own dues. You got to pay your dues. Slow down, achieve your educational is very important. Get your certificate, everything straightened out. You will get there in no distant future.
Mm.
You
Thank
know,
you so much for that. It's actually very important. Like you said, you made mention of the kind of people you roll with.
that's
Sometimes
correct.
if you happen to come and then you find yourself in the midst of people who do the least kind of thing, and they feel that's the way forward. So they will want you to be in that place. Or someone who doesn't even have a foresight, who just want to make this money and then and send something home and all of that. So
That's
thank
true.
you for that. Thank you for pointing that out. Now, looking at what is happening now in America with this issue of immigration and all of that, can you please help put perspective to all of this? Because so business immigrants communities are really, really in fear.
That's correct. Everybody's in fear. And I always tell everyone that comes, across me that listen, Trump is here. We don't have no choice. But what we have a choice is make sure you carry correct documents with you. If you
Mm,
have your work permit, have it with you. If you are a permanent resident, make sure you have your card with you. Be
mm,
prepared. And I always tell everybody, they don't need to be afraid. That's my position. Take a deep breath. Don't be afraid. Right now, President Trump has been signing so many executive orders here and there.
mhm,
The focus is on primarily those people who have been convicted of 1 or 2 crimes here and there. If you have a crime, you've been convicted of a crime, be careful. Going here and there, some people are saying they don't want to go out, they want to stay home. Immigration knows where you are. They can come meet you at home. Don't because you are at home, nothing can happen to you. You are safe. That's not true. But according to the Homeland Security, they said their main focus is on those people with criminal background, those people who came to the United States, through unexpected. The people will say that jump the fence. Those are the focus. But remember, there is what they call collateral arrest. We are coming for those people who have criminal records. But in the process, we came across another individual who lives in the same house. Although he has no criminal record, but no documents, he can be accepted. He can be arrested as well.
mm.
That's what they call the collateral arrest. They didn't come directly for him, but he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. That's why everybody is kind of scared. And I always tell everybody, if you heard in the news that somebody was arrested and deported, the implication is that that individual had been ordered removed before he was arrested. If he has not been ordered removed, the procedure is to process the person through the court system, through the immigration court system, It's going to take 1, 2, 3 years. They cannot grab somebody, a fresh individual, with no criminal arrest, with no deportation order, and just deport that person. There's still a procedure. It doesn't work like that.
Okay, I think there was a time that they were saying some lawyers said that some people may not know if the person is under removal. How possible is this?
Well, it's possible. You might not know that you'll be removed. But remember, before you are removed, you have known that something happened in the past. Maybe you came, you were arrested, they asked you to appear before immigration judge, and you failed to appear. Usually what I tell those people is, give me your name. Do you have alien number? If they told me they have alien number, I'll just check to find out if there's a deposition order on their name. You know, it's possible if they change address or they give them, they give ICE wrong address, they might be deported in absentia. Yes, it's possible. But if you have your name, your alien number, we can easily check that and find out. And
so what
if an individual is ordered removed, which was called deported, in absentia, it's easy to get that one knockout. Very easy. You get in the deportation removed, easily,